Hi, I'm Lee Meltier, and welcome to America's Premier Experts. I'm very excited today. We have a great expert with us. We have Dr. Lauren Poon, who is a medical doctor who does cosmetic procedures. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I would like to know more about what you do, particularly about the cosmetic procedures.
Great. I'm a medical doctor, does cosmetic procedures. I do Botox injections to help reduce lines and wrinkles, to help people look more refreshed and youthful. I also do fillers such as Juvederm and Restylane to fill out the volume that has been lost, and the fullness as well. We do laser treatments to treat many different conditions. We also offer bioidentical hormone replacement therapy for men and women to restore their youth and vitality. We do chemical peels, facials, and microdermabrasion to rejuvenate the skin. We'll also have the ideal protein diet to help men and women lose 3 to 7 pounds a week safely and effectively. We'll also treat varicose veins, large and small, with injections and laser.
Wow, you do a lot. That's fantastic. You know, there's Botox has this terrible rap of being a poison. Talk to us about that, because I think it scares people, and I certainly am curious about that.
Yeah, it's a very common misconception, but Botox is not a poison. It is a purified protein that's produced, and it's diluted, and it's very safe. It's been used for over 20 years in North America for medical purposes.
So it's not dangerous at all?
Not dangerous at all.
Okay, how about painful? I mean, you know, we're all kind of scared of needles and things like that. You know, how painful is this?
Actually, when they come for treatments with me, there's no pain at all, because when we do the Botox, we use a very fine needle, and we inject it just underneath the skin, and it's not painful at all. When we do this area in between the eyes and also the forehead, they can't feel anything. When we do some sensitive areas around the eyes and above the lips, we use an ice pack for 20 seconds, and they feel no pain at all.
Wow, that's fantastic. How about the laser treatments? I think a lot of people think of Star Wars when they hear laser treatments, so talk to us about that.
Laser is a great tool, but each laser has a specific purpose. We have several excellent laser machines, and does many different things. We have a laser machine that does laser hair removal for skin colors of different kinds, goes from the Caucasians who are white, and also the blacks, because many laser clinics do not have machines that can treat the dark color people. We also have a laser machine to resurface the skin to reduce wrinkles and to reduce acne scarring. We have a machine that solves sun damage. Some people have like red spots, tiny veins, brown pigments, and other discoloration from sun damage, so we can get rid of that. We also have a laser machine to tighten the skin on the face and also the neck. We have a machine that helps to make the pores smaller. Many women complain about large pores on the face. We have a machine to go from the large pores to smaller pores. And we also have a machine to help rejuvenate hair. You know, it stops the hair loss and grows new hair. So we have excellent estheticians that are well-trained, experienced. They do a wonderful job on patients. The treatments are very successful, and the patients are very happy with the treatments.
Well, you must be a very popular doctor with all these great things that you do. Talk about the hormone replacement, because you actually said you do it not only for women but also for men. And I think that most people don't realize that apparently men need this too, so talk about that.
Absolutely, yeah. Men lose hormones as well. When we are
Good. Good to know.
That's right, that's right. When we're in the 18 and 25, we're in the prime of our life. We can do almost anything, get a good night's rest, and we're ready to go again. But once we reach our 30s, 40s, and 50s, the hormones start going down. That's when we start having hard times falling asleep. We get tired. The women have the hot flashes and the night sweats, and their memory goes down, and the mood is more irritable, and the sex drive decreases, and also when they have sex, it's not any fun anymore. So for the longest time, with no treatment for it, and the women suffered, and the men suffered as well. But now, through demand and research, we're able to produce the identical hormones as what we make ourselves. And we're able to replace these hormones, and they get better results. And a lot of times when they first come in to see me, they're not feeling good at all. But once they have the treatments, they get a general sense of well-being, they sleep better, they have more energy. The women no longer have the hot flashes or the night sweats. Their memory improves, their mood's more stable. The sex drive returns, and when they have sex, they feel better. It's fantastic.
I'm surprised the men aren't dragging the women to your doctor's office like, you need this, honey.
Actually, we see more women than men. They just come by themselves. Many of the women suffer a lot, and they're just miserable when they come to see me. And when I interview them, they have a lot of them in tears because their life is just miserable. But once they have one patient with those exact symptoms, she came to see me, and her life wasn't very good for her at all. So we went over all her lab results, we took the history, and then we treated her. She calls me 2 weeks later, and she tells me she's feeling better already. When I saw her 2 months later for a follow-up visit, she told me she felt fantastic. She was so grateful to me she can kiss my feet. And
That's
then
fantastic.
that is fantastic. Yeah, it's great. And then when I saw her again 2 months later, she told me that she felt she was 25 again. And she was extremely happy, and I was very happy for her. We have many patients that have similar stories to that.
That's fantastic. Well, one last question, and that would be, what would be the best piece of advice that you could give everybody who's viewing today on how to deal with the new economy?
Yeah, we live in very difficult times right now. It's affected many of us. And in reality, is that we live in a youth and beauty-oriented society. When we look better and more attractive, we're more likely to be hired for a job. You know, like I said, if an employer sees 2 applicants, they have similar qualifications, but one is better looking than the other, there's a good chance the better looking one will get hired. Okay? It also helps in your business as well. If you talk to any salespeople before they meet their clients, they want to look the best and make sure their hair is done right, dress is appropriate, shoes are polished. They will make sure the makeup is done properly and perfectly. And if you go to any of the high-end stores such as Neiman Marcus, Holt Renfrew, if you look at the salespeople, I would say they're all good-looking. You know, so it does help a lot. I do have a patient. She came to see me for Botox and fillers. We treated her, and she looks much better afterward. And she and her boyfriend has a business in the oil field. And she told me that after the treatments, she got better treatments at the work sites. They got more attention from the business owners, and the business increased substantially. In fact, the business doubled. And then her boyfriend was very happy with that. Initially, he was concerned about the cost of the treatments. But after the business increased so substantially, he was very happy about it. He encourages her to come see me on a regular basis to make her look good at all times. So when we do that, it helps a lot. It did help her business and his business, and I'm very happy for them. You have to look at it as an investment in yourself, because when you look better, you feel better. When you feel better, you have more confidence when you communicate with others. And when you have more confidence, it helps you in your personal life, in your business life, and in your job. I think it's a great thing to do.
I think it's fantastic. I want to thank you so much for being with us today. And you're a good investment, that's for sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.